Hey guys, Will here. Welcome here to Car Mechanic Simulator 2026. We are testing it out. This is the demo version. Uh, Not sure when it's going to be released. I haven't checked on that yet. Hopefully here soon. This is our test run through it, or I guess our test drive, our test working. The mechanic, I don't know. All right. But anyways, welcome to Car Mechanic Simulator 20 demo. The demo is meant to showcase a small part of the new features coming in the full version of the game. The demo includes a tutorial that teaches you the basic game mechanics, mechanic, mechanical subpedia. I guess it's like a subpedia for mechanics. To help expand your knowledge or clear our doubts about game mechanics, 3 missions with new cars, Luxor Streamliner MK3, the high-end M5 T3, Salem Aries K3DF. After completing the missions, you can work on your DNV Tensor GNGL X4, learn the new modular engine system, and change engine types. Customize your workshop and use a diagnostic path, and you need to perform a test drive around the garage. Alright guys, we gotta hold it down. You wanna skip the tutorial? No, we'll do the tutorial. Alright, so we are here, and I guess here's our truck. It looks like a little GMC. Little Chevy SC. Open. Oh, we can't open a door. Can't even run. Huh? Oh, nice. We can like drive around, or we just, I think I don't know, we'll do that later. Oh, wrong one. You open, close gate, vehicle systems, speed tracker. Okay, so we have all that. That's pretty cool. That's gonna be pretty cool. So we have our own vehicle we start off with, which is pretty neat. We ain't gotta buy our own and fix it. Oh, yeah, I do anyways. Can I go through here? No. Door. Okay, yeah, go through the door. That makes a lot of sense. Door. Repair auto service. Alright, can we open these doors? Oh, we can open the doors. Nice. We'll just open one for now. Alright, so we have a lift. I'm pretty sure it's the same way as the up and okay. Looking around here, seeing what all we have. I think we have, we can do tires. We have we have oil drain here. We got a balancer. That's nice. Toolbox. I think it's where you come to do your skills. We can't worry about that right now. Right. Grinder. I don't think we got a computer. Main shop, in shop, body shop, tool shop, interior, license, registration, tools, part market. Okay. Part market. I don't know if I would feel about you putting used parts on the car. That'd be crazy. Oh, all right. Get to this. All right. So the Luxor Streamliner MK 1990 model. Hello. Recently, I noticed that the Luxor is breaking worse and worse. While you're at it, please check the steering system. Other than that, it's probably a routine. All right. Okay. So we'll take the order. Alright, I do realize I have to open up the other gate here because that's where my lift is. Alright, oh, okay, wait, the car's over here. Okay, so it seems like the parking lot is over here. Man, I am like really, really slow. Oh, I think I sprint. Car. Can we drive in there? Oh, what's up? Whoa! Gosh, was not expecting that. Heck on, does he have a supercharger? Good God, this thing is if I do this with the customer's cars, I'm gonna have to use the controller to drive them in because I have never been good at driving with keyboard and mouse. Alright, it's, pretty sure it's it. Be in the spot. It doesn't look like it. Or not. Alright, we're just gonna do this and we're right there. There we go, we drove it in, okay? Alright. Go ahead and raise this one up. Alright, so he wants us to check out the brakes, so used to Car Mechanic Simulator 2022 where my tools are a lot faster. Alright, so this in here should be, what's it called, drum, yep, this should be drums. Alright, them brake shoes don't look that pleasant. I would take all that off and fix it all up for them, but I don't have the, I don't think I have the repair station. And we only have 15,000 credits, so I gotta be really careful not to mess nothing up. I don't know what a lot of these jobs are gonna ask for. Brake shoes are bad. You know, the brake cylinders might be okay. Is there where I can repair this stuff? Is there where you go repair station? Usually it's like right here. I don't think we have a oh, we could charge a battery. Nice. Repair station? Huh? Huh. I guess we don't have a repair station right yet. Maybe we have to get it later? $2. Okay, well. Perfectly fine. Go ahead and take this on off. Customer said he wanted an oil change as well. So we'll do everything that we've seen. Then we'll look at actually I need to read the oh, what am I doing? Actually read the ticket. Oh wow, at least a bracket on. That is nifty. Yeah, that rotor has to be changed though. Look at that thing. Okay, I'm glad he left that in. The rusty bolts. That is cool, that little bracket. Alright, so we gotta get some bad. Alright, so I'm pretty sure he's going to refill of all his fluid. He's just looking at the washer there. It looks pretty low. Alright, so let's go ahead and yeah, that's changed too. I can imagine how rough a ride that is. Yeah. Alright, so brakes on. I love that. I love how there's a bracket now. That is really cool. I mean, it's one more extra step, but that actually brings a little bit of realism. Alright, so then next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and... oh, here it is. We'll go ahead and move this. Oh, I got to move it myself. Oh, that's... okay. Wonder if I... okay, just push the button. Alright. I was wondering if I need to get up there and take out the drain plug, but no. Now we're going to put that back over here. Don't want that in the way. Alright, now the oil filter, it should be, since it's an older one, I figured it'd have been down here. Might. That's right there. Alright, there's that. Okay. Alright, so, let's go ahead and look at the ticket here and exactly what the customer is asking for. Issues fix. Okay, so outer. I forgot to look at that. All right, so we need to change drain oil and refill with other tasks. Change brake fluid and windshield wiper. Okay, so go ahead and while we're in here, let's go ahead and get the tie rod ends off. Now, if you would have made us have to use a hammer to beat that off, yeah, I can get being. But But hey, we can't have everything, you know, realistic. Because if it's like if this is realistic working on the car in this game, you'd be here for you can be here for days. All right, we can't repair nothing quite yet, so do I have a tablet? Yep. All right, so we go to paint the license. Use parts market? No. Stop. Paint shop. Okay. Wait a minute. First things before I do all this, is there any way I can make a list? Okay, we can make a list. Okay. Alright, well, no, I'll put that on there. Gotta take that off. Brake calipers look good. That's okay. Remember, don't get a brake caliper bracket. We don't need that. Alright, so let's go to make shop. How do you bring up your lid? Go shopping. Brake shoe. Okay. I need more than one brake shoe. Add to cart. Brake pads. These. Full filter. Outer tie rod. Now, one thing we didn't need was a bracket. That was an accident. So what I do here? Switch to parts. Shopping cart. Okay. Brake shoe, brake pads. That okay. Everything looks good. So let's finalize that. All right. All right. Now, does it magically come to me? Or rival? Oh, okay. Standard delivery. We have to wait. Okay, well, I guess while we're waiting, let's go here and look at the truck. Not sure when it's going to be here or where it's going to. Or is it going to come straight to my inventory? I don't know. Let's wait and see, guys. Actually, oh gosh. Oh man, I hope I didn't mess up. While we're waiting, we'll go ahead and get fluids. I'm hoping I didn't have to buy the fluids. Alright, that's. Wow. Interesting. Alright, so tools. Drain. He wants to. Brake, he wants. Flushed out and redone. Alright, so now we'll go to the, no, not that. Back to that. Now we'll go. Okay, so we don't need to worry about that. Or if it's gonna be the same weight, I gotta keep going until I see the refilling. Every time I try to stop it on the max, it won't let me. I'm not even gonna try it. So. Alright, let's go right here. Actually, I guess I'm going to go ahead and put the, what's my calling in? The new oil and stuff. Because I really gotta have some stuff here for that. Okay, that's going to make a lot of people have to go to the bathroom and watch it. I never knew there was actually, like that was a legit thing. So my wife, when she hears, like, water noise, it makes her have to, like, use the restroom. Pretty funny. Alright, let's go here. We're gonna go back over here, hit add. Now, it is kind of weird waiting, but I kind of like it because it does break a little bit more. Oh, that's right, I can't put the wheel in yet because I ain't got my oil filter. Oh, I got right. I forgot. I forgot, guys. Well, so far we've able to get the other tasks done. That's pretty much finished. Not sure. I think it said like 6. Sure. The lag there, but it's alright. Where would it deliver that? Alright, I'm gonna actually go ahead and pull the truck in. I gotta fix this truck. Because how can I be a good mechanic if I can't get back to the shop because my truck decides it wants to break down or whatnot? Alright, how do I change my view? Alright, okay, I still got the owl head, so I'm gonna go. Actually, I can't go all the way around no more. Okay, here we go. Back it up. Like that. There we go. Are we going out there? There's our old truck. It's good actually. I don't know how bad the oil looks. Battery looks terrible. Actually got the battery on. Let's actually go test out that battery charger. Alright, let's see. Charge battery. I mean, is it actually longer than usual? I hope so. Yep, you can see the color change. See it? That's cool. All right, used to be. Oh, stuff's here. All right, we got it all, I think. All right, let's get back to work on this customer's car here. All right, let's go ahead and re-add the oh. Alright, now we can go ahead and put this tie rod end on. I'm going to put these, what's called on. There we go. Wish I could repair this stuff though. But then again, I really ain't got the money right now to do free labor. We're just starting off, so we have to be very conservative with our money here. Alright, gonna put this wheel on. Now, only thing that's going to be bad is I can't do an alignment where I took off the tie rod ends unless I count the threads or mark them. It's going to make this road a lot worse than it came in. Alright, there is one. Now we'll go back here and we'll do this right here, guys. Y'all can see me do this, and I'll do the other two off camera. This will be the same way. So, basically, just that. Put your brake shoes on, put your drum on, put the tire on. Let me get the other two sides finished, and we'll be right back, guys. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Just across. Alright, there we go. We got the wheels on. Now we're going to go over here. We're going to lower this thing down. Actually, go ahead and all the way down. We don't need it up in here to put the oil in. Alright, so let's go ahead and take off this cap. Go ahead and pour all this motor oil in it. I love how in this world, all these cars take the same exact fluid. That's a nice looking battery. There we go. That should be it. We should have it kind of finished. Yep. All right. Now let's go ahead. Make sure everything works. Up the door. Hop on in there. There we go. Alright, let's go park it back over here. We'll call the customer. And the other car is ready to pick up. Yeah, it's driving. It ain't, well, it's braking a lot better, and the steering's still like me driving, so I can't really tell you about the steering. Car sounds good though. Alright, well, close that door up. Go ahead and go here, and we'll go to... Okay, finish order. Alright, there we go. I know me personally, I just sell this. Sell parts. Get a little extra money, you know? There we go. Alright. Alright, that was that one. We'll go ahead and look at the other car. I don't know if we're gonna be able to, I don't know if we're gonna do that one. Is that a lightsaber? Oh no, it's a light. Oh, it's a light! I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it today, but we'll definitely over here and look at it and see what they're asking. Probably another brake job, probably. Hey, I'm dropping by with a small problem. My new sporty toy great. The engine fires and sometimes won't start. Ooh, turbo is loud. Brakes are squeaky. I hope I won't regret this purchase. Fix whatever's needed, and make sure everything works properly. All right, so the customer's concern is that, so we'll go ahead and take the order. We'll diagnose our problems. Now this is the fun part, guys. Actually, you know what? We'll keep going. You know, they're actually having a lot of fun. Oh, I just hope I can afford a turbo. All right, we can actually do everything out here. All right, we need to go here. We can go here. We can do some testing. So let's go ahead and do an OBD scanner. See what it's saying. Probably gonna be a spark plug for the my guess. It also could be a compression too. Right, oh, spark plugs are terrible. Alright, so it's going to need a new spark plug. Alright, we'll go ahead and do a compression test too. That can actually cause a little bit of that can cause a little bit of misfire too in a cylinder. Actually, no, that's okay. Well, yeah, this piston right here is not looking too good, but you know, other than that, I know, I see it down there. I see the turbo. I ain't working with turbo right now. Okay, so the throttle don't look too bad. Relays. Okay, everything looks pretty decent. It needs to be changed out soon, but pretty decent. I love doing these. These are we can do it now. We can do full fuel. Just do full one of it. Fuel filter. Okay, fuel injectors are good. How about the fuel pump? Alright, yeah, we're all good. Everything's good. Alright, everything looks pretty good. Guys, it took me forever to find that last daggone one. It was an idler. Right in front of me. That was... I don't want to talk about it. Alright, now we can actually order the stuff. I've been up all night. It's probably daytime now. It looks like it. I've been up all night trying to... Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Alright, let's go to... shop, I guess? Yep. Alright, so let's go to... shopping list. Oh, that's right. This ain't like the old one I accidentally bought an extra set of brake pads, guys. I forgot. We have different brake pads in the back of this one now. Which makes sense. I was just so used to it being the same brake pads for each. Caliber brackets, really? No. Caliber brackets ain't bad. They're good. I tore that whole engine apart, guys. Trying to find that last one. I'm like, where is this? That's right. I keep forgetting, guys. You have to wait. I can put a shot top here. Gotta finalize it. So, it says, what was it? Delivery time be 8. Alright, well, I think I know. I found out where we sleep at, guys. We're going to take a little. About an hour nap. Then our parts should be here. Alright, parts are here. Don't understand the whole sleeping thing yet, but maybe I guess it's a way to get your parts here faster. Alright, I was able to get the parts back for the car. Go ahead and start putting her back together. So I'm pretty sure this customer wants his car back. I can't blame him. Alright, so let's go ahead and put all this pulleys and stuff on. See the messed up ones, they really didn't have like much of like a change to them. That's why I really didn't think it was the idler. Heads up, if you're doing the Mayan one in story mode, remember it's the idler. Going through a new turbocharger on there. I kept calling it supercharger earlier. That's pretty. Thing shouldn't have much trouble starting up now. We weren't able to fix all the problems. Like, it's eventually going to need a new. I believe that what it was a piston ring. I believe it was pretty low. Alright, we got that all back together. Go ahead and put the oil pan back on. Yeah, I even checked all of this, guys. I didn't know what was missing. I'm like, what in the world? It's actually pretty difficult finding that daggone thing. Alright, so let's go ahead and... Okay, this part, here's just... brake shoe. Got the hiccups. Other. Oh yeah, we gotta put that wheel hub bearing in. Go. Welcome back, guys. I didn't record me doing the back brakes because it was just back brakes back there, guys. That was it. Nothing more, nothing less. But you know, we're here on the front now, putting all these on. This is where we had to put the new the link and everything up. It. Got wheel hub bearings, so I want to make sure I got everything started back in. Let's go ahead and put the shaft back in. Okay, now we'll put it back on. See, my thing was it said brake. It said brake and squeak. It didn't say nothing about the stick. So I gotta, yeah. I was looking for all engine. Alright, so that should be pretty good so far. Except for the spark plugs. Getting rubbed oil. That's it. Go ahead and throw these spark plugs in. Wait a minute, did I put the oil back? Yeah, I did. Alright, so go ahead and throw these sparkies back in. We don't need it up on the lift. Now, I do like it. You have to wait for your parts. That is pretty cool. It's going to take some time to get used to. I'm used to just ordering them, and they're right then and there. They're right in your inventory. That's going to take some time to get used to, but hey, I can live with that. Oh, we gotta get the battery. I can absolutely. Battery? Alright, let's see. I put the oil in it. And do that. This car be done. It's always fun though when you when they find you things like it's a little bit trickier to find. Like instead of just doing like brakes, tires, all this stuff. It's always nice. Alright, so that's good, Alright, let's on up. I'll hop in here to make sure. Let's start. Kind of embarrassing. Right up. When I hit, y'all didn't see anything, okay? Y'all didn't see nothing. Alright? That will buff out. people driving with for the mouse. Like for me, I don't know. Look at that. Double line. Gosh, I'm ridiculous. Alright, let's go ahead and summary and order. Got pretty good profit off of that. Alright, let's go ahead and sell parts. Alright, so we sold everything except for them brakes, brake shoe. Alright, so let's go ahead and got one. Oh, I got 4 of these. Okay. Alright, right, oh, I forgot to read it. Sorry, guys. Alright, we'll go. Ford Taurus! That's cool. Alright, oh man, I can't read the story. Oh yeah, I can. Good morning. My dad sent me here. I inherited this car from my grandfather. He really liked this car, even though he was not a big car enthusiast. I think the car may be neglected. Spent the last few years parked outside near the house. Please make it more suitable for everyday use. Current condition. I'm not sure what to expect. Thank you in advance. Change the oil. Okay. Alright. First things first. Will this fire up? Okay. Fire it up. Heck on. I don't remember hearing Ford Taurus sound like this. Okay, like they have a supercharger. Less Cadillac version. Alright, so when it goes green like that, we're okay. Alright, we're out of the car. Go ahead and do some diagnostics on it. See what everything's saying. So we'll go ahead and do a pressure tester. Oh, that's not good. Piston rings. Oh, we got the whole engine's gonna have to be torn apart. Alright, fuel pressure tester. Whoa! Not too bad, but good either. Okay, go ahead and do it. I don't think it's having OD. Yeah, it does. Figured it'd been too old. Okay, wow. That's not expecting that. Alright, so radiator fans. Housing is good, but the fans are not. Alright, so we have tires. I know you're thinking, but like, well, why don't you check the tires on the last one? Because the last one's being driven, this one's sitting, so that is it. Okay, so just looking at now, we'll have to get. Oh, guys, this. Okay. First things first, we're gonna go ahead and do this. We're gonna go ahead. No, not settings. We're gonna go ahead and drain out all the fluids. I'll probably have to end up changing all this stuff out, anyways. Go ahead and drain all these fluids out, because if this thing's been sitting years inside a house, yeah, this stuff is probably really contaminated. Even we're going to do this right here too. Okay. All right, all the fluids have been drained besides the oil, so let's go ahead and pull all this out so we have some room to work with. Got flat on out. Radiator be fine. Definitely want to check out the filter. Sitting that long, this filter shouldn't be that great because sometimes you get little critters that lives inside your motor. Wow, this filter. Okay, well, I take it back, guys. That filter is in great shape. Not great shape, but for what it was sitting at, it's in pretty daggone great shape. So, yeah. Just to have no mice around them. Alright. Mice love these things. Get up in there and they'll make homes. So we're going to take the battery on out. We're going to put the battery on charge for. Have fresh battery. Alright, let's go ahead and get this thing up in the air. Drained out of it. We're going to have to do a whole engine tear down anyways. Go ahead and get this up in the air, get the engine oils out. Not too much. I think front wheel drive, is it? Yep, I do have to take the wheels off first, okay. Oh, that's right, gotta move it. No. The oil don't look too bad. Alright guys, now we're getting here to the transmission here. Popping this off. I think the crankshaft and everything was good. It's just a couple of pits. Well, more than a couple, about 3. Oh yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh yeah, all that looks good. Go ahead now and just put that back on. But no reason to take it. Well, we need a reason to take it off because we had to see, because this car was sitting for a while. So I just want to make sure everything. We're not going to miss nothing. You know, we want to see everything. Check every part. Alright, so we're going to put the starter back on. Let me get this down. Don't worry about the back right now. Don't worry about the tires right now. Actually, yes, I could win. It's alright. Alright, let's go ahead and start working on these fuel rails, get these off. Wires. Not them wires are even good. Not draw rotted or anything. Pretty fantastic. Alright, let's go ahead and get these sparkies out. Go ahead and get the manifold off. I love the different engines now. This is actually really. I love how there's like four to it. They ain't like 4 or 5 bolts to take off to get the manifold off. Certain engines, a lot more we have to do. That's pretty cool. I don't know. They're off. Okay, guys, we're gonna have to another manifold to get off. We have to tear this down anyway. So one way you get to the piston, top the engine off. Okay, there's that. Then take the cover off. In real life, I would literally just wipe this whole thing down first. I would close the thing first, start popping it open. Make sure no debris or nothing gets up in. You don't want nothing. You don't want nothing clogging up your engine. Well, that goes. Alright, so throttle off. People who knows me knows how I feel about rocker arms and everything. Oh my gosh, they take so long to do. And I'm talking about real life. You have to sit there and roll and make sure it's all good and all that stuff. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's right there. It wasn't lighting up, so fine, it's fine. Pretty sure somebody's rocker armor is going to be bad. Let's take this intake manifold off. Alright, there we go. So, I'm gonna take these off, guys. We'll be right back, alright? I think I sit here and suffer watching me take out these rocker arms and stuff again. Okay, so we got them rocker arms off. Go ahead and start taking this cylinder head out. Can't wait till we just get faster tools. No, I don't mind how slow I'm going. But I really am hoping we get faster. Alright, so there is the pistons, but now we have to come up in here and take all this stuff here off. So in order to take that one off, that power steering pump right there is in. Alright, so first we gotta take this off. Alright, now we'll get rid of that belt. Water pump off. Actually, I don't think I need that off. I don't know, I'm good. That should be fine. Let's gotta take that. Because the camshaft and the crankshaft and everything was good. I don't know if I need to take that off or not. Nope, I don't. Just the power steering. Alright, I went ahead and done that one. Used up my skill points just to make my pockets. Alright, there's that one. That was a bad one. Bad one. What we already done. Nope, that's not a bad one. Nope. I don't like the whole. Okay, that's kind of ridiculous. The whole inventory thing. It's one of the things I'm not liking right now. That's kind of ridiculous. Oops, puppies open, puppies off. If the piston rings ain't too much, I'm just going to replace them all. Alright guys, I did skip all that with the whole rocker arms. That does take a good while. So I went ahead and got those done. Now we're working on the intake. We're going to do everything else together, don't worry. When it comes to those, and then, like I said, this has already been over a 2-hour long recording, so I am doing my best to make it not too long on y'all. Alright, so just going to put those not fuel injectors, but the fuel rail in. Go ahead and put the computer back on. I like it when you have customers bring cars. Don't get me wrong. I always like the part where you just buy a car and fix it up and just turn around and resell it. I like hearing like little stories and stuff that the customers tell you. Like, yeah, this was such and such's car, or this is my first car. It's always fun. Hearing the backstory of the vehicle that you're working on. Go. Throttle on there. Right. we're actually starting to look pretty decent, guys. Alright, everything looks... Guys, we can't put the oil nothing in, but that's fine. We go over here and... Excuse me, hiccups. We'll go ahead and put the piston rings in it, but the piston caps and everything back on. I'm really hoping that it doesn't matter piston cap I put this on. I'm really gonna be aggravated if I have to put on a certain one. This ain't a 4-bolt main. Regular 2-bolt main. I wonder if there is any 4-bolt mains on here. That'd be really cool. Now, before I do put oil in this thing, I'm actually going to go and see if it's done. Oh, a rod cap right there. Okay, so it did. I think you can hit that and it shows you, but I think we're good. Okay, I know in I think 21 you had to put it on the exact one, and it's, yeah, that could be. I'm just trying to remember exactly where you put that daggone thing. All right, so the oil is on now. Actually, start doing. Go ahead and put the brakes on. That way we can start focus tires next. Turned into being almost a 2-day job. Probably still gonna be about a 2-day job because still gotta do the tires. Alright, there's all that. It's actually I'm gonna go over here. Go ahead and separate all these tires. Don't like how dark it is. I think the tire looks fake. Hopefully, it's like there are better lighting over here. Okay. Should be all the same tires. Alright, so the rims are good, right? The rims. Alright, topping lid? Oh. Wheels. Automatically do the 195, 65 without any typing in. Automatically does it this time. Wow, that's awesome. Got 16s, 195, profile E5. Wow, that's nice. 5. No, just 4. Alright, oh, I keep forgetting, guys. I'm sorry. Have to finalize it. Alright, so I expect. That's time now. I guess we're going to bed, cause actually I ain't going to bed yet. Well, I'm gonna close up the shop though. Going to go ahead and fill up all this stuff. So, morning, all we gotta do is just worry about putting the daggone tires on. All right, good morning, everybody. It's 7:32. We have a little while before the parts get here. Actually, I got what I want to sell. I'll be prepared to sell the rims, and I won't be able to afford them back. Oh man, truck, we gotta. Like to get this. I would like to get be able to fix this thing. Balancer. Bucks. I have 0 skill points available because I had to buy this one right here. Let's go ahead and open up this door here. Don't need it. I don't need to hit that again like I did last time. Alright, well, let's take it here, guys. Y'all will be there. I'm actually going to stand here and wait and see what happens. How they deliver. See. Oh, it just falls from the sky. I guess, whatchamacallit dropped it off as drones. Alright, Amazon drones, they dropped them off. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this. Balance. Okay, so this is faster. Alright, all the wheels are on this thing, so let's go ahead and lower it on down. It should be good. Should be everything good, yep. Alright, so now we're going to go here and test drive it, make sure the thing does good. We don't want to send it to the customer. And not too pleasant, does it? No. Park it over here and the customer can pick it up. Sounds like a retired race car. Alright. Call the customer and the customer get it. $5,000. Add game to you. Alright guys, we added a game to their wish list. I think that's it. No more. We have no more calls. That was it of the demo. Our truck is still in here. We have $54,368. I'm not sure if we're gonna be able to keep our money or whatever we get to do. I'm not 100% sure, but this is fun. Now we're gonna go ahead and use our skill point. Speeds up. Screw. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely that. Got parts removed. Sorry about that. Alright. But anyways, guys, now if we'll get in here, we'll see what we can do to this old truck here. And we'll look around the garage a little more in the next one. Just to check it out. But it was fun getting here working on the cars. I didn't know I had this. Oh man, I should have had a wheel. I didn't know. I should have looked around, guys. I have a beautiful office. That works for me, though. Must be a horrible boss. Outside. Oh, back in here. Alright, well, that's cool. Alright, guys, really hope you're having a great, wonderful day. If not, I do pray your day gets better. I want to say thank y'all so much for coming out and watching this episode of Car Mechanic Simulator 26. This is the demo. Can't wait for it to come out. It's going to be awesome. If it's not already out, I don't know if it's out or not. I haven't checked. I just seen the demo and I wanted to try it. Alright, guys, I really hope you're having a great, wonderful day. If not, I do pray your day gets better. But as always, everybody else stay awesome. God bless. Peace out.